Kabam, answer the question, what happens to your coal at Christmas? Epoch Shards spicy, but what happens when they are missing? Fan-made Hercules by Nick Coss, and what is Spider-Ham's hot dog really made from? Yes, indeed, we've got all of that spicy, tasty, and delightfully delicious information coming at your faces. Open wide. Which one do you want in it? The little one or the big one? Also, if time goes well today, I should be able to live stream for a couple of hours, which I'll be doing uncollected and moving on to Cavalier once I've 100%ed the uncollected and just start getting content done and streaming it a bit more. So more than likely we'll be here on the RichTheMan channel, and then in the evening we'll be doing some stuff on Twitch. So a big chunk of streaming today. And make sure to keep active with notifications on YouTube and as well on Twitter. Links in the description as well, because you know that's where I notify people. And as well our Discord. Discord's now coming close to 1,000 members, so make sure you're part of the Discord, because I do put information out there for people to see from vids, from just like new stuff. So yeah, go across to there, link is in the description. Just quickly before we get into the news, just want to give a massive thank you to those that support the channel through the medium of Patreon and as well YouTube membership. They're on screen at the moment. Thank you so much for keeping up the support during some very, very tough times. Thank you so much for doing that. And as well, those that support the channel through the medium of Twitch and Twitch Prime and Prime Gaming and Twitch subbing. Thank you so much. They're on screen at the moment. If you don't know, you can follow over on www.twitch.tv/RichTheMan live. You can follow for free. That doesn't cost you a penny. You can also give some free bits. That does support streamers, which is good. And as well, there's other ways to support the channel. So just being here, post notifications on all watching videos massively helps. So thanks so much, and see you on the stream tonight for that. But now let's get into the news. We've got lots to go over. So 2020 Cavaliers, 2019, whatever year Cavaliers you're going for, these Epoch Shards. I'm like, man, I want to get so many. I've got an 18 crystal opening of Epoch Shards. What Epoch Shards? 2020 crystals I'm going for, basically. On Saturday, I'm going to like edit it together and put some kind of like, you know, just make it a little bit entertaining wherever I can. But yeah, it's amazing to see like the luck, 6 stars people are pulling, 5-star Spider-Ham without having to spend a dime on the Cavalier crystals. And you know, okay, so there are lower ones, the Grandmaster ones and whatnot, but look, the Cavalier ones are the spicier ones to go for. Look at that, Human Torch, 6-star, Aegon 6-star, like, oh. It's enough to make you sick. It's just enough to make you sick. Part of me wants to go for a crystal that's got Aegon in to awaken mine, but you know, it will be what it will be. There's a lot of 2020 champions that I like more than any else. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going. But that's not the reason that we kind of like leapfrog from that story to something associated with it, and that's missing shards. For a lot of people that went in very early on, just ran the Master side quest for the first time and only got gold, check resources, it shows no shards, wondering if this was a widespread issue. So this is from December 2nd. And yeah, so we're missing some Epoch Shards for some players. Unfortunately, Kabam got a little bit of a take wrong, saying Epoch Shards were offered a completion and exploration. I'm going to say this is pre-coffee Kabam, because then it's, you know, quite obvious there to say like, look, he completed it, 125. Did the 125 pop up? No, it's not there. What's going on? And it seemed to be this weird kind of back and forth with Kabam saying, we apologize if the Epoch Shards totally did not update, then please check again now. Now we're at a point where it's here. My apologies for any further confusion. We acknowledge that you may still be missing Epoch Shards from earlier today. Our team is working on this, and any missing Epoch Shards will be awarded to you sometime next week. Thank you for your patience. We hope you continue to enjoy the event. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of annoying. So like, we gotta wait next week to get those shards. I mean, some players, like, it's not going to be like a huge amount of shards. For some, there will be like a high, I don't know if there's going to be a high volume. Is it going to be so much of a huge issue? I don't know. Like, the problem is, because these are so, I don't know, trending at the moment to kind of like open up a load of them, and people want to get the spicy champions, then it's like, oh, it's like annoying. Book 2, Act 1. That's the next story we're going to talk about, and what is going on with players' feedbacks, some further information. So for a lot of players, there are concerns, and one of the concerns was like, is this behind a Thronebreaker title wall? And the answer is no. If you finished Act 6, you can attempt this content. So that gives you one answer. There's also starting your first fight, so that means I can go in myself and scout rather than having to get others to report for me what everything is like. Yes, only fight times are being taken into account. So that's for the Legends run. There's a few other things as well. I think the reward side of things, there's agree to disagree on it. One of the big things that I had a query of is it would have been nice to see a little bit more when it comes to the... Well, it was nice to see a 6-star Awakening Gem and the Chapter 1 completion having a selector as opposed to a class catalyst of a volume of 25%. That's just a personal take there on what and how I see it. I think because this is open to Cavalier players, and especially for those that want to get to up to the next level, having something that would be a selection would have been a little bit of a better thing for that. But, you know, it's down to like everybody's opinion and thoughts on the matter. If this is going to be fairer content and more fun and interesting content, then that is something of a positive. It's just those two things that just kind of just didn't really kind of rub me the right way, because it was just I could probably say I'll take the 6-star Awakening Gem away, like that idea of like having that. Well, I'd say the 6-star Awakening Gem for exploration, I think that would probably be something to stay. But for the completion, I would settle with that 25% Catalyst Crystal to be a selector. As I said, my kind of like point to rebuff that theory is that Cavalier players can have access to this, and at the same time, wouldn't it be more better for them to have an opportunity to grind out for something to get the selector, as opposed to, if this is fairer content than Abyss of Legends, then it means that they don't have to spend exponential amounts of units or have the right champions for it, because that's what this particular narrative is. Fairer for all, with champion selection being so much of you can take a broader roster into this. So it's just my take on it. Also, it looks like Mythic Summoners and Legends. But yeah, like fastest KO time, looking for the fastest total fight time. This means the total time for all fights in the chapter from the completion run until a KO will be recorded and added together to determine your Legends run time. This helps to eliminate the discrepancy between performance of devices. That's good. That means that it doesn't alienate those with different kinds of devices. So that's good. So yeah, that could be positive. Anybody can really go for this. So yeah, shout out to everybody, all devices. Well, modern devices, first 1 to 2 years are usually going to be doing this better on Android or on iOS. So yeah, good luck everybody. If you're interested in doing this, good opportunity. Although just quickly reading, top 5 summoners will receive the mythic title. So it's kind of like Alright, so it doesn't really stretch fully to all players, so there's no point to go for it unless you think that you're really going to get in top 5. Next up, and Nick Coss has put together a fantastic Hercules fan made. So this is really cool. He did a Mega Sentinel earlier in the week, I want to say. And the great thing about this is that there's a clever nod. Like, I don't think many people got this nod to Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but Dwayne The Rock Johnson was a wrestler. The wrestling moves being done by Hercules are wrestling moves. He was in the film Hercules. And I don't know, there were a few people that didn't get that reference. I always think, you know, it's important to do a little bit of research and stuff. So he did the rock bottom there. Then did the people's elbow. But still, doing plenty of wrestling moves. I mean, that's funny as hell. But it's cool. Well done to Nick Coss. An amazing model again. And look forward to seeing much more in the future from yourself. Right, now up above my head, you're probably wondering to yourself, and this question has gone out quite a bit, why is Spider Ham eating a hot dog? Because here's the thing, people were saying like, okay, this is cannibalism. Normally associate this is like a type of sausage. I mean, here's the thing, sometimes people even say like, okay, well, hot dogs are made of just like the raw, the meat of like any kind of like weird animal, but it's predominantly meant to be like a pork type thing. I don't know. Either way, that's what's associated with. So we say hot dog, pork, sausage. Right. Why is he eating himself? Why is like it's cannibalism? And I know some people said like, well, he was a spider and then was converted, and he kind of like he got bitten by a pig, then became a pig. So it's kind of not. It's like a half mutation cannibalism type thing. Either way, you can paint it how you like. It still comes off as cannibalism, or is it? Well, according to Christopher Miller, who, if you don't know, was one of the producers of the Spider-Verse films, I'm sure he'll be back for the second one, Into the Spider-Verse 2, He says, in Spider-Ham's universe, hot dogs are made of human meat. So, yeah. There you go. If you didn't know about that fact, and that was a question that has been asked, yeah, Spider-Ham's universe, hot dogs are made of human meat. Disgusting! Well, I say that, it's kind of like, well, we eat them, so they in some cases eat us. Right, okay, moving on to, I think, one of the most important stories, and that is coal. So, as a lot of you know, you opened up the, you didn't read first, you just opened it up because, you know, why would you read things? Reading things is so 2019 and last century. Anyway, coal, what happens? Is this going to be fair? Maybe, maybe not. Let's find out what Kabam have got to say on the matter, because players were annoyed that they clicked on something and didn't read something. Well, Kabam have officially responded on this, and it doesn't look like it's completely doom and gloom. Well, Summoner, sounds like you've been naughty, but lucky for you, the Battle Ram Santa isn't as judgmental as the real one. While he keeps a list of those that are naughty or nice, he makes sure that all summoners of the Battle Realm have a joyous holiday season. Except for Thanos, he doesn't care for Thanos. Now, it says that be sure to claim your gift from the message and hold on to it. I think this might have some bearing on what's going to happen. Personally, I feel that there may be a trading option, like you trading your coal and you have to fight Thanos in order to... that would be cool to kind of like say, like, okay, well, you get your gift back. You just have to defeat Thanos. That's kind of weird that Kabam have put that in, except for Thanos, he doesn't care for Thanos. So what if because the thing is, it's not like he doesn't care for the Grandmaster, the Collector, Maestro. I mean, those are pretty evil and scrupulous buggers. And the same thing with, like, what is it, like Doctor Doom and any kind of hashtag villain. So it's weird that it says except for Thanos, he doesn't care for Thanos. That's very specific. So I wonder if there's something of an event coming for those that chose to do coal. So shout out to Mackin as well that got in contact with Kabam support. Going to get this info. Thank you for contacting Kabam regarding your holiday gift. And it's accidental opening. Okay. With the season of giving up being upon us and considering past gifts have been memorable, we definitely understand your desire to see more than a lump of coal this year. While we are unable to rewrap this present for any summoners, we do strongly recommend keeping an eye on this coal in your inventory and checking back on December 25th at 12 PM holiday. Magic surrounds us during this time of year, and it can possibly even turn that lump of coal into something else. Ooh! We hope that this helps to reassure you about this special holiday gift, and please know that since this is all information we have available about the gift, this support case will now be closed. So it says happy holidays at the end. So there could be something else then. It may be not of like an event. And I said that'd be cool to defeat Thanos, to then get your gift back and to prove to Santa that you do. I would love to get like a Santa in game, like Kabam to like put something there, like maybe the Santa store, or kind of like a place where you could go in the game that's not like an event, but kind of an interactive thing. Similar to like Rocket's Scrapyard, but with like Santa Claus in it. Just to give a little bit of like holiday Christmas vibe or something. I think that would be really cool. But, you know, that's my opinion on the matter. I'm sure people will differ. Either way, like, yeah, okay, that's what happens if you indeed get coal. We'll only find out about that on Christmas Day. I'll be doing some coverage on Christmas Day. So I think like we're going to be pretty much like locked down unless I can find like a way to kind of like see family. It's a very difficult time in the UK for kind of balancing who you can see, who you can spend time with, because you have to be in this like weird bubble thing. But everything is subject to change with COVID, just as long as people are being as safe as possible. In any case, look forward to that Christmas Day. And finally, we just have enough time for Art Corner. So kicking off, this is done by LSU Cool's 9-year-old. Thank you so much for sending this through and drawing this. I'm not quite sure of the name. There was no name with this, but just to say, this is really good. I tell you what, when I was 9 years old, I couldn't even draw particularly well. I think I was more interested in playing football. So this is really impressive. Keep it up. A little bit of a talented artist on your hand. Thanks to Stark Spidey for sending through several pieces of art like this one here. This fantastic Infinity Gauntlet wielding Captain Marvel. So yeah, Stark Spidey, amazing work. And another one of Stark Spidey's works as well over on the Art Corner on our Discord. Also an amazing Cosmic Ghost Rider. Look at that. We've got a nice coloured in piece. I think we saw the outline of this, but this is the coloured version of the kind of the fight between, well, I say fight, it looks like a bloodbath with Doctor Doom choking out Collector and the Grandmaster's there like, oh dude, let's come back tomorrow. Dusk does this amazing drawing of this image here. Great work. Fool does this, which I believe to be Boba Fett. I don't know if this is, I don't think this is Jango Fett. I'm pretty certain this is Boba Fett from the last Star Wars films, or the kind of the very earliest Star Wars films, the latter point of the Star Wars films. And Fox does me some personalised RichTheMan work with the titles. So it looks like something straight out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which I really like. And yep, there we go. Thank you so much for everybody that submits stuff into the art corner of Discord. And yeah, check out some recent content posted up here. As I said, should be live streaming a bit of Uncollected. I want 100% Uncollected, to be honest, and I want to move on to Cavalier and 100% that over the weekend. So yeah, there's a big push to get content done, especially before the release of Book 2 Act 1 next week. And as well, Variant 6 dropping soon, and as well, with the anniversary stuff going in, so much work to do. I think we all got so much work to do. Feels like a job. But yeah, thanks very much for watching this video, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.